Aquaman Justice League Drowned Earth issue 1 takes a trip back to the past as Arion sees what an amazing accomplishment Atlantis has made itself. Asteria the Amazon says that the risk of involving Themyscira paid off in the form of the Great Towers. Arion says that the Towers of Atlantis are a trident of life, and when he uses his cosmic conch to call out to the universe, they will be met with the symbol of life itself. Asteria agrees but warns him since he cannot be sure what he might find in the vast cosmos. In the present, Superman's team continues to battle the infected heroes of Earth. Clark wonders if maybe he could break out from the bubble and head for help, but Flash warns him that the infectious water around them will turn him as Tide orders her troops to keep pushing the heroes. Gaul says that Mera has the Tear of Extinction and she can kill them, but Tide says that she has the heroes right where they need them. The trapped heroes are almost defeated when Giganta arrives, smashing up the tomb, and Superman wants to know why the tomb is still intact from her attack, since it should crush under her weight. Mera wants to open the tomb doors and see what is keeping it open, but they soon find out as Aquaman and Wonder Woman arrive on the ship. Superman's team makes it to their boat and Arthur equips them with magical armor to protect them from the sea god's magic. Arthur fills Mera in on what's happened to Poseidon and how he now possesses the god's trident and life energy. With the tear's energy, Arthur can charge the trident and it will allow him to strike down the sea gods. Wonder Woman meanwhile looks over Flash, who is becoming more and more like a monster, but is still able to help the team. Arthur is sure the sea gods aren't the enemy and wants to try and make things right with them, but Mera wants to kill them. Arthur tells her of Poseidon's lie to Arion, but Mera reminds him that Poseidon did tell him to kill them. Arthur reveals that the only way this will win them the day is if Atlantis was to die. Arthur reveals that the great towers in Atlantis were designed to travel, and the key to saving the Earth from the gods is located in the tunnel underneath the city that he discovered during his fight with Barbatos. Suddenly, the Death Kraken arrives and Tide orders it to be set upon the heroes, should they make it through the barrier. The heroes get to work and Diana leaves to launch the city at the barrier, and as she dives into the water, Mera tells Arthur that he could get one chance to try and save the gods, but after that she will use the charged trident to kill them. Droog meanwhile takes command of the Death Kraken thanks to his bone crown, and just in time as Aquaman's team arrives to confront the sea gods. Diana meanwhile arrives at the center of the Earth and the Amazonian machine that she can use to release Atlantis. Before she can though, Cheetah attacks her. Arthur meanwhile tries to reason with Tide and the others, but she gets Droog to unleash the partially controlled Kraken on them. Diana is injured by Cheetah, who says that her claws are still coated with the Tear of Extinction, meaning that she can kill Wonder Woman. Before she can deliver a killing blow however, Batman arrives, knocking her out with his Luthor war suit, which teleported him to Wonder Woman, since she is now the Justice League's leader in Martian Manhunter's absence. Superman and the others still can't get through the barrier, but they soon don't need to, as Atlantis's great towers rise from the water, and along with Batman and Wonder Woman break in through the barrier. Tide desperately tries to strengthen the barrier, but the towers smash right through it. As the tide turns in the favor of the Justice League, Lex tells Manta to retreat, but he has no intention of doing so. Mera implores Arthur to take out the gods, but he won't, and still wants to try and reason with them. The Kraken attacks them, but Mera and Arthur are saved by Flash. However, Mera is knocked unconscious. Tide demands that the Kraken is taken into the waters where it can kill the entire world, but the Trinity continue to fight on as Arthur awakens Mera, who realizes that the tear was affecting her, making her want to kill the gods, and while Arthur's pleas didn't reach the gods at first, it reached her, and she knows the conch was meant to carry life, and with the trident, maybe they can charge it back to its life-giving purpose. As the Kraken nears, Arthur tries to use the Clarion, but it doesn't work. He gives it to Mera, as she is now the monarch of Atlantis. Mera activates the Clarion and images of a world ripple through the earth, connecting life everywhere. Tide orders the Kraken to be leashed as Arthur confronts them, bowing to them and presenting them with his trident, as it belongs to them and they should have been giving it ages ago. Tide orders a parley, but before Drew can call off the Kraken, Manta attacks him, killing him and taking the bone crown to control the Kraken. He kills Gaul and tries to kill Tide, but Arthur tries to protect her. However, the knife still hits her and injures her, as Lex demands to know what Manta is doing. Manta says that he will no longer bow to the waves and they will bow to him. Slowly dying, Tide imbues Aquaman with his powers again and because of this, he gains control over the sea life of Earth, allowing him to face Black Manta with an entire army of infected heroes. The heroes are told to stop the Kraken while Arthur faces Manta, who says that for years his father was bested by the oceans and its protectors, and now he will make the oceans obey him. He tries to command the Kraken, but the dying tide tells him that it won't listen to him, as Droog was the only one capable of controlling it, and it will continue to descend into the ocean until everything is dead, including Manta. Black Manta tries to kill Aquaman as he continues to take control of the Kraken, but the hero easily beats him, letting him deal with the Kraken. Taking control of the ship, Arthur sets it on a course for the Kraken's maw, knowing that he can still kill it thanks to the life force energy in him, and the creature lives on the opposing energy. Arthur says goodbye to Mera as he sails into the creature's maw, causing it to explode in a bright light. Days later, the floodwater begins to recede and people begin turning back to normal. Tide, who recovered from her wounds, tells Mera that little could be done to save Atlantis, but Mera doesn't see it as destruction, but a rebirth at the heart of the Seven Seas, and as its queen, she believes that Atlantis is right where it should be. Soon the League dedicate a statue to Aquaman, who has since gone missing, and while they searched high and low for him, they could not find him. Wonder Woman still believes that Arthur is alive and out there somewhere, and whatever strange sea he is sailing, it's off the unknown map. Diana is right about Arthur still being alive as his body washes up on a beach in an unknown land. Aquaman Justice League Drowned Earth issue 1 was a huge action-packed issue that saw the sea gods defeated in a really awesome way that didn't end in the usual heroes beating everyone up trope. I really liked that Aquaman was constantly trying to look for new ways to stop the war without resorting to violence, and it's even better that his way kinda worked out at the end. While most of the sea gods were actually killed by Black Manta, I am looking forward to seeing Tide's role in the universe going forward, and how she will be a supporting character in Aquaman's new story, hopefully. Again, the story was Aquaman centric, but all of the Justice League got some time to shine, and I absolutely loved every minute of it, although they could have cut down on some of the exposition going through the issue. I'm going to give this issue an 8.5 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.